I want to start off by discussing Jeffree Star. Now, if you don't know who Jeffree Star is, okay, go do a quick little Google. He is a man, makeup ogul, YouTuber, influencer, but he likes to wear pink hair and green hair and makeup. And he has a very striking look. When you look at Jeffree Star, he's someone you would expect to be woke, right? He looks like someone who might be woke, like me. People look at me and think, oh, well, you're gay and you're blonde and you're Gen Z. You might be down with all the woke stuff. No, I want common sense. Jeffree Star has also gone viral for fighting for common sense and how he's tired of all this gender ideology being pushed by parents. Let's take a look.
And then let's just really take it there.
Let's take it there.
Why are we encouraging our kids to be a different gender and feed them false information when they're so young? So this is what I said recently that people really understood. When I grew up and I started looking different, right? My mother encouraged me to just be myself. When I started wearing makeup and being more feminine and wanting to do certain things, it wasn't, oh my God, Jeffree needs, what do they call it now? Gender affirming care. I'm done. She let me be myself. She didn't push me to be anything. Just like when you're a tomboy, did your mom try to, get you a surgery to be you know what I mean? Did she cut your tits off because at 13? No. So nowadays, it's all these fucking weirdos telling their kids, oh my God, you like a Barbie? You're a woman. No, that's just a little boy experimenting, not knowing what the fuck he's doing.
So this is on the Skinny Confidential podcast, and I'm so happy Jeffree Star is speaking out because you need more common sense gay guys to speak out and say, you know what? The call is coming from inside the house. We're not down with the nonsense. Okay, and you guys can call us bigoted. You can call us transphobic. You can say whatever you want. You can say we're divisive. We will never, ever support kids transitioning, being shot up with hormones, young girls getting mastectomies in the name of transgenderism and gender ideology. No, we used to have tomboys and you used to have boys who were more effeminate. No doctors were pushing them, but now you've got this big medical lobby in this push where if a kid comes in and they even exhibit even qualities of the opposite sex, the doctor might be saying, you got to transition the kid, you got to do this. And then they're making a lot of money with these prescriptions and these procedures. So it's a whole system, okay? And there's some liberal parents who wear it like a badge of honor. These parents think it's cool to have like a little accessory of a trans or non-binary child. Like, my child is transgender. In Hollywood, it's the whole thing. Every celebrity has a transgender child. I'm sorry, that's statistically not possible. So we do have to call out some of these liberal parents who are pushing gender ideology, and the doctors. Let kids love themselves. And Charlie Kirk would actually talk about that when he was encountered with trans kids, and trans kids would come up to the microphone. Charlie would tell them, look, I want you to love the way God made you, okay? You don't need to have surgery and change who you are. Love who you are and get to know who you are first before you do anything drastic. And that was from Charlie Kirk. So I'm glad Jeffree Star is speaking out. I want to play you one last clip of Jeffree Star speaking about transgender folks in the bathroom.
Nowadays, we have grown men with beards wearing dresses going into the women's restroom. When I was younger, any normal person that felt like they were born in the wrong body was trying to be passable, and they were really wanting to live their life as a woman. And if you really think psychologically you were born in the wrong body, unfortunately, it's like a mental illness. But people hear illness and they just have a full spiral. So this new age of weirdos and predators trying to pretend they're trans or pretend they're this and harm women and children, that's my issue. So there is this piece of shit named Lily Tino who is pretending to be trans and recently went into the women's restroom at Disneyland. Disneyland's for children. Yes, there's adults that like Disney. We know that. And the camera's rolling. I'm sorry, there's a 7-year-old that just walked behind you. Why the fuck are you in a little training bra and lipstick, clearly with a man's voice, in the women's restroom filming? Rage bait, attention. These things did not exist 10 years ago.
I could not agree more. There are some folks who are actually transgender, okay? They want to transition and they're adults and they can make that decision and do what they want to do. I think there's some also folks who are just sick, right? We saw this at Gold's Gym recently with Tish Hyman, the Black lesbian woman who called out the man in the women's locker room. I mean, I'm sorry, that was a guy who allegedly had a criminal record and a track record, but he wants to go into the women's locker room and the women's bathrooms because he is sick, in my opinion, okay? He is a sicko, okay? So you have folks who might actually be trans, a small select few of the population, but then you got others who want to capitalize and take advantage of the system. So we have to protect our women. We have to protect our women's sports. We have to protect our women's bathrooms, and we have to protect our kids. And it's crazy that we even have to have these discussions. Hey everyone, if you're hunting for the perfect gift this holiday season, I've got you. You need the Cove Pure water purifier. I'm gifting one to my mom. She's obsessed with tea but hates waiting for the kettle to boil. Cove Pure lets you pick hot, cold, or warm water instantly. It's truly a huge time saver. When I first used it, I was blown away by how it heats up in seconds. No more waiting. Does anyone in your life have a newborn? There's 2 a.m. bottle feeds. Game changer with warm water on demand. Plus, it makes water taste incredible. Pure, clean, no weird aftertaste. I'm pushing my friends and family to ditch sodas and extra sugary drinks because this stuff's so refreshing. You'll actually crave it. Most importantly, Cove Pure is lab certified to remove up to 99.9% of contaminants like PFAs, pharmaceuticals, fluoride, lead, and arsenic. So if you're looking for a gift that's good for your loved ones and one that they'll actually use, Cove Pure is the answer this holiday season. And because I partner with them, they're giving you a special $250 holiday discount with my link, covepure.com/link. That's covepure.com/link, COVEPURE, to get $250 off. covepure.com/link. Hurry before the sale ends.